And the Group 1 are off and racing here.
The biggest day's racing of the Sydney Spring, Epsom Day at Royal Randwick and Turnbull Stakes Day at Flemington threw up some great stories. We start with the popular Jamie Walters, first Group 1 winner for his proven thoroughbred syndication company, as Private Eye was too strong in Randwick's Spring Mile Championship. The Epsom winner was bought for $62,500 at the Adelaide Magic Millions by Joe Pride and Jamie from Ambergate Farm, and his granddam is a half-sister to Snitzel and Hinchinbrook. His dam, Confidential Queen, has also thrown talented star witness gelding Royal Witness, who's won over $375,000 in prize money. Private Eye's sire, Alma Her, a three-quarter brother to Redute's Choice, now stands for only $8,800 at the Becker family Stockwell Stud in Victoria, and it was his second Epsom success following on from his son Fat Al in 2012.
Never been kissed, lays it down to Swift Witness, Star Totto's late and hinged along the rails.
Waikato Stud has a long record of producing Group 1 winners in Australia, and this year's Flight Stakes winner, Never Been Kissed, is from a family that runs deep with the famous Chittick family bloodlines. The filly by Tavachi is from Movie, a daughter of the Chittick's champion sire Savabeel and Tootsie, who's sister to the granddam of last year's Epsom winner Probabeel. Movie's 2021 yearling by Sacred Falls, filmed here for our preview of January's NZB sale, was withdrawn from that sale and is to be sold through the New Zealand Ready to Run auction in November in the Ohukia Lodge draft. Never Been Kissed's Flight Stakes success was the first Group 1 win for her sire, the sprinting son of High Chaparral Tavachi. The all-age stakes winner stands this season at Waikato Stud at a fee of $12,500 NZ.
Incentivise kicks at the 250.
In Melbourne, Incentivise continued his progression towards the Cox Plate with a tough win in the Group 1 Turnbull Stakes, beating home Tavistock's Young Werther and a field including 9-time Group 1 winner Very Elegant and last year's Cox Plate winner Sir Dragonet. Incentivise is a half-brother to stakes winners Bergerac, Cheyenne Warrior and Waikato Stud stallion Ardrossan, and his dam Miss Argyle is a half-sister to Doomben Slipper winner Diamonds on the Inside. His sire Seamus Award by Snitzel and a Cox Plate winner at 3 is having a standout season at Rosemont Stud, and also sired El Patroness to win Saturday's listed Superimposed Stakes. He stands this season at a fee of $33,000.
At the 100 metres, it's Kemmel passes Zuturi and Kementari.
The enigmatic but highly talented Kementari showed just how long it can take a stallion to return to full fitness after taking time to stand at stud. Kementari's win in the Group 2 Gilgai Stakes came after he stood the 2019 season at Darley Stud, unfortunately only siring 7 live foals, one of which has since died, by the champion racehorse and sire Lonro from Yavanna, a daughter of Redute's Choice, and star mare Wild Queen. Kementari hails from the illustrious Denise's Joy family. It was a Darley Group double at Flemington as Kalos was successful in the Godolphin Blue in the Group 2 Danehill Stakes. By Medalia Doro, sire of Australian Group 1 winners such as Vancouver, Astern and Flit, Kalos is from Exceed and Excel mare Calliope, winner of the Magic Night Stakes at 2. Her dam, Melpomene, is from the Victorian Oaks winner, Bulla Borghese.
As Think It Over moves up now to Shed Ambition.
At Randwick, George Ryder Stakes winner Think It Over was too strong in the $1 Million Hill Stakes, taking his prize money to over $2.3 million. He's a homebred for Bylong Park, and his dam Personal Service is by Zabeel and is a half-sister to Universal Prince and Universal Queen, and to the dam of Chrome. So You Think will feature shortly on Bred to Win, standing this season at Coolmore Stud at a fee of $77,000.
Standout went to the front. Masked Crusaders charging through the centre.
It was a great day for Swettenham Stud's Toronado as Masked Crusader showed his great turn of foot to dash home in the Group 2 Premier Stakes on his way to the Tab Everest. He's from the Invincible Spirit mare She's Got Gears, who sadly died this year. He was sold by Gilgai Farm for $340,000 to Hawkes Racing and Cameron Cook at the 2018 Inglis Premier Yearling Sale in Melbourne. His sire Toronado, another outstanding stallion by High Chaparral, also had still a star in the Group 2 Rose of Kingston Stakes at Flemington. He stands this season at Swettenham Stud in Victoria for $49,500.
But Kooringal's off and gone. Look at the filly fly.
And the Randwick meeting kicked off with the first 2-year-old races for the season in Sydney and two very impressive performances. Written Tycoon's Kooringal recorded slick time in winning the fillies Gimcrack Stakes. Her Dam Piping Hot was bought by John and Jake Warren, and Kooringal was sold by Milburn Creek through Magic Millions to Kieran Maher for $280,000. Written Tycoon moved back to Victoria this year after being crowned champion Australian sire for last season. He stands at Yulong Farm at a fee of $165,000. And the Colts and Geldings Breeders' Plate was won by the handsome son of the late Sebring, Sir Jardin, who was picked out by trainer Gary Portelli at the 2021 Inglis Classic Yearling Sale. He's from the Hinchinbrook mare Miss Amajardin, whose third dam is the enormous broodmare Influence Procrastinate. As you can see from his balance and strength in the Inglis Riverside Sales Ring, he's a natural athlete and was always a standout for Middlebrook Valley Lodge's Verna Metcalf, who sold him on behalf of his breeder Dale Miller to Gary Portelli for $165,000.
Goes Torcado Tasso down the outside for Germany. Torcado Tasso storming through.
Germany again demonstrated the strength of its heavily regulated breeding industry as Torqueda Tasso caused an upset win in one of the world's great races, the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe at Longchamp in Paris on Sunday night. It was the cross that created the wonderful Galileo, with the winner already a two-time Group 1 winner in Germany by German sire Adlerflug, a grandson of Sadler's Wells, while Torquedo Tasso's dam Tijuana is a granddaughter of a half-sister to Arc winner Urban Sea, dam of Galileo's See the Stars and more. He was a €24,000 yearling in Germany and beat home the Aga Khan's Tanawa and the Godolphin pair Hurricane Lane and Adea. In other news, champion European 3-year-old St Mark's Basilica has been retired to Kooringal Stud in Ireland with the record of 5 Group 1 successes. The son of Siuni and bred by Australian Bob Scarborough, he's a half-brother to Magna Graecia, who's standing his second season in the Hunter Valley. In Inglis digital news, Arch Anna sold for $900,000 in the late September Inglis online sale, going back to her co-breeder Arrowfield Stud, who'd kept a part share in her during her racing career. A Sydney winner and three-quarter sister to champion Colton, now stallion, the Autumn Sun, she was sold to dissolve the ownership group, and Arrowfield came out on top of the bidding. In last week's spring boutique sale, Celestial Falls sold for $465,000 to Victorian Stud Springmount. And while we have Gus Lamont on the show later from Kooringal Stud, we have some new vision of the latest foals by the Group 1 winning 2-year-old and Victoria Derby winner Prized Icon. This careful colt is from the Encosta de Lago mare Moonrush and has developed quite the turn of foot already. And this filly from the Street Cry mare Persia has already learnt to parade perfectly alongside mum, but typical of most youngsters is keen to show some fleet-footed independence, even performing a perfectly balanced jump, but she's not quite independent enough to stay away from mum for too long. Prized Icon stands this season at Kooringal Stud near Wagga Wagga in southwestern New South Wales at a fee of just $11,000.
It's on Todd and Montefilia. Montefilia put the head in front from Untot.
The Inglis Graduate of the Week was a Group 1 winner sold as a weanling through the Inglis Great Southern Sale, now a 3-time Group 1 winner. Montefilia's success in Saturday's Metropolitan added to her wins last year in the Flight Stakes and the Spring Champion. She was sold by Tyrrell Stud as a weanling for $62,000 before being on-sold as a Magic Millions yearling to David Payne. Her dam Banawoo is by the German son of Monsun and great staying influence Scirocco, who's also sire of multiple Melbourne Cup runner Prince of Arran. Montefilia is by Kermadec, a son of Galileo's Dewhurst winner Teofilo, while Kermadec himself won the Doncaster Mile and George Main at Randwick. Kermadec has moved this season to Darley's Victorian base at a fee of $11,000. With the Inglis Ready to race sale just over 3 weeks away, our G1 Goldmine focus this week is on some of the lots who rate more highly than others according to the statistical algorithms. The higher the number, the better the cross has performed, and it's apparent even in young stallions without many runners of their own. We start with lot 24 by Churchill from Meiji, with the filly's pedigree rated as outstanding, the green meaning the cross has performed above expectations, and the gold registering a supercross, as demonstrated by the likes of Sontag, Tavistock and Frankel. Lot 103 by Thronham from Vintage Quality shows the elusive quality, and Gone West cross with Schnitzel is a supercross, and similar pedigrees belong to stars of the track, Away Game, Miss Finland, Samantha Miss, Melito and more. Next, lot 92, a filly by Sapedo from Tale of Fun, in particular showing a strong nick between Golden Slipper winners Dan Zero and Sebring, with similar overall crosses belonging to Sebring himself, Verrazano and others. Finally, the Russian Revolution Catch You Later filly highlights the efficiency of the Red Ransom and Charge Forward cross, with both Schnitzel and his sire Reduced Choice. This has produced Group 1 winners Esther Jarb, Trapeze Artist, She Will Reign and Fashions Afield.